Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Omega Files. Just a short, wee little session. I didn't get a chance to really talk earlier this week, and I figured let's all sit down and have a little chat about the Star Wars trailer we got during the football game just this past Sunday. Okay, joining me tonight we have Matt Rose. Say hello, Matt.
Hello.
William.
Hey, now, how you doing, everybody?
Callan.
Hello there.
Phillip. Graham.
He sounds like an Ewok. Howdy.
And Tim.
How you doing?
Okay, so let's just go one at a time on this one real quick. All right, what did you make of this, brand new trailer we got? It all looks like we got some, more meaty tidbits to stare at. Okay, let's go for Tim. You go ahead first.
I liked it. Again, it doesn't really give away anything. It looks like it's going to be really good. I'm optimistic for this film. I think it's going to be. It seems to me like they're really trying to go for the feel of the original trilogy. With the way they're putting it all together, and it seems like they've got an interesting new cast too. That like the first film was. It's some nobodies. Nobody knows these people really from any other work. So it looks really good to me. I can't wait to see it.
I saw Daisy Ridley on Toast to London.
Okay. Okay, Graham.
For me, I'll echo Tim's sentiments in the fact that, nothing's given away here. I like that. I'm interested in the villain. It's really got me interested in the villain now. Is it what's his name?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren. I'm really interested in the scenes we got in this trailer. He seems to hold Vader in such high esteem for some reason. So that'll be interesting to get the backstory on that. The newbies, great. I can't wait to find out what they're about. Han Solo, Harrison Ford, rocking that suit and back in the groove with the trailer. One intriguing factor though is why we're getting Mark Hamill. No big issue, but there must be a reason for it.
Split second.
Was it a split second? But I showed you what I missed.
You didn't see his face. All you saw was his hand on top of R2.
Yeah. Well, as I say, I'm intrigued why they're keeping him in the shadows, at least for the promotion anyway. So, roll on December 18th. Let's see what it's about, folks.
Yeah, well, there's a rumor going around that for some reason Luke Skywalker has exiled himself to Tatooine. Like I said, we'll find out come December. Okay, Phillip, you go on ahead.
Well, I like what I saw in the trailer. It looked exciting. It's got that old feel of 1977, and I'm looking forward to spending my money on a ticket to go and see it. And I hope it kicks ass.
Did you say 1967?
77.
Ah, okay, right.
Okay, you next, Callan.
Yeah, it looks like it's sort of back to the normal way they used to do special effects. It all looks very good. Yeah, I'm very excited.
You can tell.
Yeah. Always a big excitement with me. What was I going to say? Doesn't matter. Move on.
Okay.
I'll go like
Okay, next up, Liam.
This trailer really kicked ass. The only thing that upset me, man, they had to put it on a football game when my stinking team lost. That really got my goat there. But they're lucky the trailer made up for it. I'm a little it was 10 p.m. here, which is 3 a.m. over there in England. So a lot of people either stayed up or waited to see it in the morning. Like I said, it's a great trailer. They didn't show Luke, like you might say, there's more to it than meets the eye, because he doesn't even appear in the poster for the movie.
No.
He doesn't show him in that. The new characters, I can't wait to see them. We find out who they are. We know their names, but how much they're related to the old cast from the original trilogy. The battle scene was great, and a lot of this is one of those films that it's gonna steal a lot of our money big time.
Okay, you next, Matt.
Oh, hello. Yes, I really loved the trailer. going back and watching all 6 films again, it has got a nice mix of the old, a lovely mix of the new. It's just looking fantastic, and seeing everyone's being supportive of the films, be it the cast and everyone who's worked on it, and just like us fans, it looks like it's going to be a really great treat when December hits. It looks fantastic, and it's great because it's 10 years since the last Star Wars, and it's great to see another one coming up.
And 10 years for you. For me, it's been more than 20 years. Since the last good Star Wars film.
Wow, why get a lump at the old count, mate? Oh,
I lump it. I ain't gonna like it.
Yeah, Jedi came out, what was it, like 84 or something?
84. 83, 84. Right?
Wait a minute, so hang on, wait, Revenge of the Sith was 2005?
Yeah, I'm there.
Jeez, I thought it was a wee bit earlier than that. All right, okay.
Yeah, because
I thought it was 2003, but never mind.
But you see, this is the movie I've actually been waiting for since, Return of the Jedi, because I've always been wanting to find out, what really did happen after Endor. Come on, you can't count on the Ewoks to bring stability to the galaxy. It couldn't have all just been over with just a flash and look, because even though Vader and the Emperor are gone, somebody else is going to step in there and take his place, and that's what it looks like. Pretty much happened. Somebody else has gotten in there and they've taken over, and now they're being called the First Order. So, kind of, I'm looking forward to finding out a little bit more of, what happened, what went wrong, and what happened on Jakku that you got freaking Star Destroyers crashed into the sand. Just to get a little more glimpse into this universe. I'm really, really excited. There's only one thing I dread more than anything else.
What's that?
Jar Jar Binks.
No. That we see the rest of that scene from the trailer, and Kylo hefts up Vader's helmet and goes, "Alas, poor Anakin, I knew you well."
Oh, no.
But I'll tell you what I'm into. This is obviously the first in another trilogy. I'm curious. I know it's early days yet. They've just started pre-production on 8. I'm curious how much closely linked the 3 of them are going to be, if at all. Early days, but that'll be interesting to find out.
Plus, it just seems like yesterday that we got the original. They just started planning this. We saw the cast photos. We saw everybody, sitting around that read-through room in that one photo. Now, boom, it's like almost here. It's like I've got the jitters, man.
That's cool. I have a question though. Is the old cast going to continue to be in the follow-ups to this, or are they just in the first one?
Oh, we know Mark Hamill is.
Yeah, I think Mark Hamill is, as far as I know. I'm not sure on the others. I haven't really been sticking my nose in. I've been sticking my nose into Doctor Who too much lately. I haven't really had a chance to sit down and really overanalyze this one, which is good because that makes me even more excited.
And also, are these being filmed together in any way, shape, or form, or they already wrap on this one and then
this one's been wrapped up because it's really going to be released in 2 months. But if they started filming the other part, I haven't heard nothing. I mean,
it's just pre-production. It's no exact way, action type.
So it's post-production, I would guess. But what I meant was, I wonder if they're just going to take a page from Jackson's book and maybe try to do
back to back,
film a trilogy back to back.
Maybe after the success of this film, then they can start doing the next 2 back to back to get it out faster.
Yeah, because I think they're going to bang these right out, if I remember right. They're going to the next 2 movies are supposed to come out like 1 year, then the following year the next one comes out, which kind of sucks because all these youngins don't know what it's like when you waited how many years for a Star Wars sequel.
4 years. 4 years.
Why do you think that is? Is it because post-production is quicker now with computer effects, or do you think it's
I think it has a lot to do with that, because you got to remember back in the original one, through all 3 movies, blue screen had just finally come into popular use and widespread use in movies. Matter of fact, it was ILM that pretty much brought us that whole concept. These guys were basically the grandfathers of what you get in modern special effects. Also all the motion control stuff they had back then, that was state of the art, and still it took forever, just to shoot one scene. A lot, just to give you an example, the scene where you see, in Return of the Jedi, where you see the fighters and the Millennium Falcon coming up and then going into the hole, that scene right there took I think over a month and something and 285 frames of film to shoot. So, back then it was like, oh God, we got to do this bit by bit. Now they can do some of it in CGI, but I'm just really glad I'm hearing JJ is sticking mainly to practical effects. There's going to be CGI in it, but a lot of the aliens are practical. A lot of the really good stuff is practical effects. I'm just glad he's really sticking to the spirit of the movies. Plus, when I found out he's shooting this thing on film rather than doing it in digital like they did with the Phantom Menace and those said abortions of prequels, that made me even more stoked because he's really, really wanting to grasp onto that original feel.
Is a coherent storyboard to this film?
Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it be right?
It had to take place, 30 years after the last movie because everybody.
But what I mean is, what's the story about this time around, 30 years later?
Well, the good thing is they haven't let any of that go, and the 3 or 4 bits of trailer that we have had haven't given anything away. That means you're going to be going to the theater on the 18th and be surprised by what you're getting. That's a good thing.
So go to the theater.
Kylo Ren is one of the bad guys. Now, is he just like a Darth Vader type, or is he like the next new Emperor?
Yeah,
but we don't know. We don't know because if he's not like the Emperor type, that means there's somebody there that's the Emperor type that's behind the scenes. We haven't seen at all.
Yeah, and that's why in a way I'm kind of glad they decided not to go with the official extended universe canon, because everybody's read the Zahn books. Everybody is cocked up on that. And if you sit there and you just watch something you've already read about for the last 20 something years, then you're gonna you're like, okay, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. I already know that's gonna happen. Whereas now they're going completely off that into a whole new uncharted territory. But to answer Philip's question. You need to start reading those books. One of them was now you made me forget the title.
The one after the Return of the Jedi.
Something Dawn, was it?
No. What happened was the Zahn books were the originally officially recognized title, but they're going completely away from that. And that was Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and Last Command. And
I read those.
And that was if you still go read them if you get a chance. Heck, I think I found mine in hardcover about a year or so ago in a store for like $1 a piece. They're still good reads, but now they're going to be officially non-canon. So, but still. But okay, if you do want to find out and you can't wait till the movie comes out, I heavily recommend go pick up a book. It's called Aftermath. It's the first chapter of the story, and it starts filling you in a little bit. It doesn't give anything away in regards to Star Wars 7, but it's telling you what's going on and what happened after Endor, because it wasn't all just over at Endor. There were still factions in control of Coruscant. There was a lot of people who didn't want to let the Empire go, it turns out. So that's still going on. And then I guess apparently a lot of that's still going on even up till now. So it wasn't just simply, yay, we cuddle with the teddy bears, it's over, we win. Yeah, they went a really realistic route on this. It's been taking forever apparently to get things really to change and get these people who are in power to let go, and I really enjoy that part of it. But also, there's another series of books that go with that. That's called Path to Star Wars 7, and there's various ones like there's Weapon of the Jedi. There's Lost Stars, which involves 2 characters which have nothing to do with the original cast. It's them and how they went through those events on the Empire's perspective. And also there's Moving Target, which features Princess Leia, and I think the other one was Smuggler's Run, which is featuring Han and Chewie. And they're basically flashing back the little things that happened in around after that time. And it's like I said, if you want to get a little insight into what's going on in this movie, I highly recommend you go pick them up and listen to them, read them, or whichever format you want.
And of course, Marvel doing their comics is that they consider that now canon, those books. But it doesn't take place it takes place right after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. Yes, like I said, on one hand, I'm going to be really sad to see characters like Mara Jade, Talon Card, and especially Grand Admiral Thrawn go by the wayside. But at the same time, we're getting a whole new, ball of wax here.
Well, like I would always argue with you, you don't need to let them go by the wayside because the word canon is a stupid word.
I know. You remember back when we were kids and canon was something, you shot stuff out of, shot stuff out. Yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
If the story's good and you like it, that's all you need.
Oh yeah. Okay. Anyone else want to throw anything in?
Yeah, why England gets it the day before us?
Get what the day for you?
The movie. They get to see it.
I forgot. UK is getting a day for us, aren't they? That's right.
I can't answer that, man.
Royal bastards.
We're just next to beasts, I assume. I don't know. I don't know why we're getting a day early, you know.
Actually, I think the Illuminati contacted Mickey Mouse and.
Well, you know what? I can categorically deny that right now. Okay. The mouse has more stroke than I do.
It's paybacks for the 50th anniversary Doctor Who trailer at Comic-Con.
Oh man.
Okay, anyone else before we bring it to a close?
No, I'm just looking forward to the movie. I can't. This is one of the movies I have in a long time. I'm looking forward to seeing.
Look at how they're not worried about when they put it out either. They're just like, okay, it's all the other studios that are jumping around trying to figure out how not to compete with it.
Yeah,
so
switching over
tells you something. This is going to be an instant hit.
Oh yeah, I mean, as bad as the prequels were, they were hits money-wise. I mean, you put Star Wars on it, no matter how shit it is, you're going to the races, man.
No, but I think the general feeling of this is like Brian said. It's looking like it's going to be modeled after the first trilogy more than any of that nonsense that we had a while back. So
no, that's fine, and I agree with that. I'm just saying, you put Star Wars on something, you got to make money.
True.
I was kind of hoping they would take the first two prequels and bury them out in the desert next to the ET cartridges.
Well, hang on. You're getting free somewhat of a pass there. Any particular reason?
Sorry, Andrew. I know you work on those.
Yeah. Our buddy Andrew will love you for that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're all psyched. Like I said, to me, this is the movie I've been waiting almost 30 freaking years to see. Actually, a bit over 30 years now, ain't it? Since Return
32,
yeah.
So, looks like we're going to get a good piece. Now, all right. Now, currently in the top slot as far as top grossing, isn't it Jurassic World?
You mean of all time?
What's of all time right now?
That's that Cameron movie.
Avatar?
Yeah, that's number one.
Okay, Avatar is still number one. I don't know. I have this one.
And then number two, what is it, Titanic?
Oh, that piece of shit. Another Cameron.
Another Cameron, and then I think Jurassic World.
I think I think Jurassic World has biggest opening weekends, what it is, and I think this is gonna beat it easily.
Yeah, I think that was 200 weekend.
When they go,
considering they're starting the weekend over here on a Wednesday, I think it'll beat it easily.
When they make those lists, are they talking about dollar amount or just tickets sold?
I think dollar amount.
Yeah, cash
just for inflation and whatnot, because Titanic was almost 20 years ago, wasn't it? So, I mean, in other words, like you could compare this opening weekend to Star Wars in 1977's opening weekend, but I mean, on the other hand, back then you went to the movie for $1. Now you go for 15 at least. So
yeah, that's a lot of money. I remember those lions going around the block, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen to Phil. He's gonna have to wait online.
Are you kidding? He'll no go.
Okay,
yeah, that's right. He's not going out of the house.
Okay. No, I'm going to come take it, mate. Sorry about that.
Just want to say, okay, show of hands. How many think this is going to knock Avatar out?
Avatar?
What's Avatar's amount again? Do we know?
I'm not sure.
2.7 or 8 billion. 2.7 billion.
It's a tough call.
Yeah, that's the tough call.
I would say that if any movie could, it would probably be this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's the same kind of thing. It's a family film. It's so.
I see going.
It's one that people will go see more than once. That's for sure.
This one is gonna pass $1 billion easily.
Oh, definitely.
But to go to the other two above 2.5, wow.
Yeah.
But do you think that this film is going to be viewed by old school people rather than new fans?
No. I think new and old fans are going to come crawling into the theater for this.
Yes, definitely.
Both.
Because here's the thing: all the people that took their kids to see the prequels and were so disappointed, explained to their kids, "Nah, this wasn't how it was when I went." Now they can take their grandkids and say, "Hey, Check that out what Dad likes.
No, but to be fair, those folks that were kids when the prequels came out, right, come on, now we're going to see something that's legit. Let's go.
Oh, well, yeah, all I can say is I'm really looking forward to this movie. I really am. Well, if that's all everybody has to say, let's go ahead and just bring this sucker to a close. Let's just everybody say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I've got my Christmas shopping done.
And you all enjoy the movie.
Hey.
I got my ticket.
No, you're not.
I made the horse be with you.
May the Schwartz be with you.